But I think there's a world where the project comes out, we sit on it, it exists, it's in the space, it's like musicking. A couple people who have a save to their regulars will catch it when it drops.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what? This project's out and that's crazy. We still do back end ad work. Still promote it. Still put $20, $100 right here. Let it catch some underground, playlist. Let it do some stuff. Let it cook. And the content is really just like supporting the fact that music is out in the space. You know what I mean? That's what be frustrating me about this whole thing is like, there's like, you get into that lazy river, the rat race of, boom, I'm rapping here. This is the song. Catch your attention. Right. They get it. You hit it over the head. You follow. But, bruh, like at where we at in the campaign, I don't see a world where getting popping on social media gives us our result. And maybe it does, and maybe I'm just being a dinosaur. I'm kind of getting old, you know what I mean, or what it is. And I think that's what I've been struggling with, man. Like, it's like, cool, we got this project. It's done. It's ready. I can't just get there and just jump out there and rap and think that's going to get it buzzing.
See, I agree with what you're saying, though. Like, I think if we put this out, right? Mm-hmm. And like you said, people who are dedicated fans.
Right.
Already got stuff saved like Spotify, Tidal, Apple, all of that stuff. They gonna get the notification anyway. Oh, it's new div out.
Right.
Like new last name good out like this. Mm-hmm. But for the sake of catching the new people, I think, bro, we just putting content out, and the content exists in a world where it's taking it and giving people an opportunity to go back and find it and discover it.
True.
So it's like, oh, you do a reel, like say you, I don't know, we sit down, do a recording of a verse, boom, that's out. And what happens, it seems like now when you actually do a video and you're showing all of that stuff, people can go and immediately find the music as opposed to saying like, yo, this dope. When this come out? There's no benefit for us on the waiting till something come out. Like, we don't need to count people down, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we can pre-order, that's not effective.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it and we can get people to gravitate towards it that way. And not saying that doesn't work, but if we're looking at it from right now, the best rollout I've seen has been the Clips project. Rollout's been phenomenal. Like, they've been everywhere doing all these media outlets, all these interviews, give you small pieces of the music, dropping songs, singles, all of this stuff. But there's no music. Now, the people who got the music are the people who they wanted to have the music early on. So
and
like,
they all have it. Everybody's sitting on it. They listening to it.
Like, they sent it out to the people. I mean, low-key, I got the album. But I got it from a DJ homie of mine who they sent the album to like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
People got it. But the mass consumption of people that's going to get it are like their dedicated fan base who waiting for it to drop. And when it drop, they're going to run to it and boom, all that. We have the liberty of saying, you know what? It don't matter. It exists. It's out. Go and find it. But now we're going to make sure that the people that don't know about it, they're going to find it.
Right.
Like, man, I wish I had it's a group. It's a man and a woman in a group. I don't know if they're related or what. But they shot a video. And all of their content has been behind the scenes of making that video. And so you see them, they got this one crazy shot where like the girl is rapping and a camera is coming at her and then the camera goes into her mouth. And then like you see the...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The black and white joint.
It's a black and white video, right?
Yeah,
I forgot the name of the group, but that song has been out. They shot a video for the record and all they've been doing is like chopping up behind the scenes of making that video. And that's been their content. And that's been living in a world where it's getting people excited about a record, thinking that it's like a brand new record, but the record been out. They just started all over again on that particular record. You know what I mean? So,
see, that make me think too. We can go back and just repurpose joints we got already and do something with them. And I get you. That's just me getting hung up in it. But we don't live in a world where you can get people anticipating a project anymore.
I don't think not.
Without the money.
Not without the money.
You know what I'm
not
saying?
Without the and like a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like we could do that and we could hope to get we can hope to get people attention. But I think unless you got a reasonable amount. Unless you got like 10 grand to throw at this, to where we can put the eyes on the people who we want to have the eyes on it, then that doesn't work in our favor.
Yeah.
That's the only way that it'll work in our favor. We just got like dedicated bread to throw it. To be like, bro, we like wife, kids, we got stuff, we got bills, you know what I'm saying? We got stuff going on.
It's even wild even saying I'm about to drop some music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all right, you about to drop some music. What does that look like? The project's done. You know, it's gotta find, you know, we got businesses, right? The businesses do well. This can't be something we do. We can do it for fun, right?
Yeah.
That's still cool, but like, you know, like how do you, I don't know. I know it ain't going, it's gotta be some artistic way to introduce it to the space.
Yeah.
And so that's what just got me. My whole thing is just like, but also it's just gotta exist. You put it out. I almost thought about a couple times putting that joint on SoundCloud, just seeing what SoundCloud was talking about.
I mean, I think there's a world where that can happen, bro. Like, I'll put it like this. We have no rules. Here's the cool thing.
Yeah.
This album contains no samples that we got to clear.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So I'm saying, like, does it have samples? Yeah, but all these samples, we got clearances on all the samples, like, you know, through different sample, you know how it is, like Splice, all these places. But we don't have to pay to clear nothing. So the music can just exist, and we could do what we want to. So there's a world where we say, all right, boom, throw it on SoundCloud, and let's just see what happens in SoundCloud world. And then we can be like, all right, cool. Let's throw it on, you know, typicaldiv.com. You know, I can put it on lastnamegood.com, see how does that work? Then we like throw it on streaming for everybody to, you know, I think it doesn't matter what we do. And I think that because, for one, this ain't like our mainstream of income, and like we don't have that desperation like we had.
Yeah, I got
10
you.
years
It's
ago.
gotta work.
It gotta, like, no, it's like, for now, we know it's good. We know we can put it out. And we know that as long as we know it's good, now it's up to everybody else to determine whether it's good. And it's really up to us now to make sure eyes are getting put on it. It ain't, because if we keeping it a buck, bro, we got music 10 years old that people ain't ever heard.
That's a fact.
So that part don't matter, bro. Like, I think it's really a sense of, you just have to put it out, and then, I don't want to say work backwards, but technically that's what it is. Like, it's out, it exists in the world. Now let's work backwards to see what we can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
You use this as your SoundCloud? I mean, like your sound card?
So I run everything through the iRig.
That's crazy.
So when I cut these records straight off the iRig into the tablet, into Logic. So when Coogee would produce the joint, he would send me the beats, and I didn't have him send me the track outs yet. I had no stems. He would just send me his actual Logic file he built the beat in. I plugged the iRig up straight into the mic, and I just ran it at the house.
Wow.
And then so I sent that whole session over to him.
Gotcha.
He took it from there. No, you produced this. What are we talking about?
No, but I'm saying, I'm talking about that's with the Coogee stuff. So with the stuff that I sent, you just still you recorded in the Logic still though, right?
Yes. So I took the 2-track, tossed it into Logic. I cut the records and I sent it off. And when you sent the stems, we just shared those files straight with him.
Okay,
he pulled it in. He opened up the session, but I was just straight Logic to Logic. It's been easier that way because Sean and Coogee, they produce out of Logic.
Okay.
So it was just like, all right, well, just send me the song. I upload and I run my vocals like it's an instrument.
Yeah.
That works for me. The flow is good. The iRig is cool because I'm using the tablet. So if I could have used my iPhone if it came to it.
Yeah.
There was no latency, no issues. I need a new mic, but we'll be all right, man. We'll be all right.
No, that's cool, bro. I mean, because I've only seen this on the streaming side. Like, I've never seen anybody use it to record, so that's fine.
For input purposes, no problems at all.
So what you going through here and this? Oh, and that's just a
And this will run
USB-C
straight
right
into the iPad.
Oh, no, that's cool.
And the processing speed on the iPad is solid. There's some limitations that happens as far as like if there's plugins that that the producer may have that I don't, downloading plugins into the tablet.
It's kind of tough to do.
Yeah, that's the issue. There's no drag and drop. There's no automatic upload. Even if I'm using Photoshop and stuff like that, there's issues getting new fonts on there. However, though, I mean, I ain't had no problems, man. It's cool because I can put it all in my backpack.
Yeah, that's a quick setup. So like for recording, definitely, you got on the other side is when it gets kind of crazy. But recording,
Mixing's been kind of weird, but if I wanted to run a performance live right now, I take my mic straight into it. I'm rocking.
Yeah.
If we want to record something right now, I would just open up Logic, run that session immediately, and then bounce the mix.
No, that's right.
It was pretty solid. So I woke up. I had the beats you had, and I had already kind of like written to. I had like a first verse to very important. It was just like, yo, I had something. The beat came. I was like, oh, bro, ain't never sent me nothing like this. So I wrote the first verse to very important. I sat and we shopped it around.
Yeah.
We was hoping we was gonna get a Fleetwood verse or a Big Sant.
Yeah.
And
Sant,
my bad, bro. My bad, bro.
I got a critical. If not, I'm gonna get a phone call.
Yeah.
No, I
know. I was waiting to hear back, and you know how rap shit go.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm sitting the day I'm about to do it. I'm just at the crib. This is like a Saturday I have off. I don't have nothing going on. I'm upstairs. I'm drinking a gin and tonic at noon on a Saturday. The kids playing and they quiet.
Yeah.
And so I kind of had like a few bars on for a second verse, and I'm kind of like just stumbling through it. I cut the mic on. I'm just like, man, like it's no better. I'm never gonna be able to have like a designated time in my house to record.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm never gonna have this moment where I'm also not about to go pay $75 to $100 an hour because any studio that I'm gonna record in nowadays is gonna be like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. I cut the mic on. I said I have everything right here. Let me at least try. I cut the session on. And I cut the first verse I had, and I got the first verse out, and I was like, I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I don't have a second verse. My thing was, I'm gonna send you a reference today. I didn't think I was gonna complete the record. And then I'm just like, back on my tight shit. Yeah. Even with da-da-da-da, and I'm stumbling through, and I started punching in.
Yeah.
And I punched through that whole second verse. That legitimately, I'm sitting there just in my bag, just like, I had just booked the flight to go to Houston to do some coffee shit.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, we hit a lick off a hobby, like we was in Houston for practice. Hey,
that
addicted
so
to mercy. I was in my bag, bro. I'm telling you, True sitting down there playing in this fake Lamborghini.
Yeah.
My daughter keep running in between takes, just trying to make sure I'm straight. Just you know,
I love
your daughters just want to kind of like be in the mix.
They're just in the mix.
And I'm sitting there and I'm just going through the verse, and it's funny looking back at it because people are like, "Oh, I love that." Back on my I just didn't have no bars. I had nothing to say.
But you know what that is, though, right?
Yeah.
Those are the tricks. Those are the little tricks in the music. Because what happens, bro, like for us, especially people that really genuinely love music, what happens is we get in our head so much about the music.
Yeah.
And it happens more with singers. Because singers, like, they get in there but you got to think the songs that the vocalist is not the best vocalist. Those are great records.
Those are usually the biggest records.
Why? Because me, as somebody that's not like the best vocalist, I can sing along to okay vocalist records.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin is intimidating. Whitney Houston, that's intimidating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can listen to. I don't want to name nobody for this, but you know what I'm saying. Like those records that are just more reserved vocally, I can be there and I can recite those and feel confident reciting those vocals.
And sometimes the emotion on those hit a little bit harder than because you can give a record to Whitney Houston and she'll sing it well.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it could be a completely different record. Like Beyonce is a great vocalist, right? Like she is the creme de la creme. probably the reason why the city's so crazy right
Oh, it
now.
is. I was downtown today.
Yeah, bro, I forgot.
I sold out. I didn't have cold brew, chai, oat milk by 10 a.m.
Oh,
the
it was like
Beehive
that.
was in there like that. It was
Like
bad.
that.
I didn't even wake up. I didn't even expect that to happen.
Yeah.
It was in there.
Yeah,
So,
I forgot what was going on. But I'm just saying, like somebody like her who vocals are crazy versus a Dream.
Right. Respect.
Like Dream is not the best vocalist, but he makes songs where I feel like, oh, I can just sing along with this because I'm not challenging the Dream vocally. I'm there with the record. And so I say all that to say, especially with us, you got to have those tricks to where everybody ain't gonna remember all the bars, but what they do remember, I guarantee on that record, that's what they're gonna remember.
Yeah.
I'm back on my that will be recited when that's performed. That's gonna be the one that's recited. You gotta have those tricks in the record that people feel like they're a part of the record when they ain't trying to remember every bar that you got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And I after I did that record and I knocked that record out, it just kind of gave me confidence to keep going.
Right.
I want you to know, all three of those records, outside of the reference we did for Tears in the Water, I did in that one setting at that time I sent them to you.
Word.
I was right there in my guest room upstairs with the kids, and I'm like, I'm going to finish them. I opened them up. I went right into, I did that, and that's when I was sitting there. You know, at this point, the gin had hit me a little bit, and they're calling the south. I'm like, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I said, but fuck it. I did it, I punched it, I stacked it, and I was just like, commit to it like you really gonna do it for real. I'm still kind of weary that, like, I think my wife heard me downstairs in the kitchen. I'm like, you know, it's like you get a little self-conscious that people hear you in the lab, and I'm like, bro, I'm here.
Yeah, I just do what I do.
I knocked it out, and I didn't even drag it in as the hook yet. I just put it at the end of the session, and I sent it over to Coogee. I was like, that's my man's, he'll get it. Then I jumped right to the next record. I opened it up, cut that. I had some verses, man. I felt it. It made sense. It was something that was a complete thought to me. Killed that. Didn't even overthink it. I probably should have did another 2 takes, but I did the take and shot it out.
Went it out, yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one, I had Truth's verse. This is in order. I did it in this, in the order of the track list in hindsight. And then the third joint came out. And I heard Truth's voice. I dragged his verse into the session for the first time. So it looked like a song. And then I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And I cut the verse right there. Yeah. I did it. Mind you, I had 50 takes from that night we did the references.
Because I remember we did that first reference of that record. That's, man, what's the name of the record?
Tears in the Water. It's called Coltrane. Coltrane. Yeah.
Funny, I'll tell you a story behind this record. So... And he don't care that I'm saying because we had a whole conversation around it, but I originally made that record for what's my man out of Pensacola? Oh man.
Pensacola, buddy. I know you're talking about.
I'm drawing a blank. Not I'm really drawing a blank. I'm so sorry, bro. Jamil.
Okay.
Jamal Steele.
I'm thinking about somebody else.
No, you thinking about Big Low.
Big Low, yeah, Big Low.
But I'm saying he used to be on all the Big Low shows and all that. Like Big Low, like really was a supporter. So, but me and him had been going back and forth, and he was just like, "Yo, bro, like I really want to get some stuff from you." So I sent him like 2 or 3 records, and that record was one of them because he was like, man, I just need some like militant jazz. He just started throwing these words out of me. And so that's why it was named Coltrane. That's why the record was named Coltrane. So like when I got that, I was just trying to be on my like pro-black shit, like as the max that I could be. Still felt like this thing. And so he got it, he loved it, but he was just like, bro, I just can't think of nothing. I can't. So I was like, look, what do you want me to do? Because you know me, like, bro, I'm way past the 30 records a day.
And shop it.
Like, I don't do that anymore, right?
Shop
like,
it to 100 people in the country.
I don't do that anymore, bro. So, like, I'm in that space now where it's just like, I'm legit. If I make something, I'm making it for that person because you asked.
And you'll sit it down 3-5 years if it takes.
I was not even thinking about it. Like, okay, I was just going to sit. And so he was like, it was like, bro, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to use it. I was like, "Are you sure you're not gonna use this record?" He was like, "No, I'm not gonna use it." All right, cool. So we was like, I'll try to find something else for you. And so I remember, I can't remember the day, but I remember me and you had hit me and we were just talking about music and wanting to, you say you needed like some bounce or something.
Yeah, I needed some bounce, whether it was Southern bounce, whether, I don't care what bounce it was, I needed some.
It was like you needed some bounce. And you had played me a couple of records that what you had. And dog, I heard those records, I was so pissed off with myself. I was like, bro,
that's funny.
I haven't been going hard, especially for my guy.
Oh, like, it was like 15 records in the
joint. And I was like, no, bro, I'm tripping. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna miss a Div album. Like, I think I've only missed one album.
That was the Neat 4 joint.
Yeah, and
everybody missed that one though. I was tripping.
But you had an idea that you were doing. I know you, but I was like, oh no, bro, I'm never missing another Div album. So like when you say you needed some bounce, I went and made like 5 joints.
Yeah.
And I think I sent you 3 or 4. And this was one of the ones that I sent. Because I was like, oh, I got this joint. And I'm like, I really love when I made that record. And so I was like, no, bro, I can't just let this one sit on the shelf. Like, I doubled back with bro again. He was like, no, I'm cool on it. So I was like, all right, I'm sending this one. I sent like 3 other joints.
Yeah, I got the Coltrane. I got I think it was called Grit.
Something. I know
Very important.
Flock was one.
Flock and Grit. It was Flock, Grit, and Coltrane. You sent the EP.
Was one called Flock was one.
I think Flock came with a second. One was like Grit or something like that.
Snuff? Was Snuff?
Snuff. Yeah, Snuff is very important.
Let me see. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So all these records that you hearing are like, I made Snuff, Flock, and I made 2 other records that I don't know if I sent. Everything that I sent you was like I made that night, and then the Coltrane was before you had that on deck. I already had Coltrane on deck, but everything else like I made that I was like, I'm just sending the Div. Like I'm never missing another Div album again. So I sent them. I remember I sent them like via text message to you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was just fucking confused what you was going through, man. I was in here, I'm like, that's crazy.
What is wrong with you right now? I was like, bro, my reply was like, I'm never missing another Div album again.
That's a fact.
I remember that. And then, it's history from there.
That's a fact, man.
That's crazy though.
And I was just in a rut. I was not, I've been working on an album with Coogee for since I met him, I think. Mind you, I done been in this man's wedding at this point. He got a 2-year-old. But we've been working on this Black Coffee is Neat 2 album for a while. Yeah. And it's just nothing been hitting, man. It's been hitting, I've been doing it, but I ain't been in like a position to do it. And I'm like, then I get in my, you get in your little dad cocoon and you're like, bro, I'm not like feeling like saucy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's shit like, you writing raps and you rapping the raps and you're like, you sound like somebody trying to rap. You know what I mean?
Get in your head.
And I needed some bounce, and I was like, I need something. And I'm hearing that boom, dun, 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 dun. I'm hearing that. I never even rapped over nothing like that before, but I was like, yo, let me just like get off and notice the chucks in the flannel. I popped up and chat out of the city. Like, if I could my biggest thing, I always know that a record is fire or I'm ready to rap when I could just talk about my actual life.
That's it.
Without embellishing, and it sound fire.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? That's when I'm like, all right, we good. This is actually a Wednesday for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, yes, this is hot.
That's the key though, bro. When you can get to a place to where you are talking about your day to day, it makes it so easy. Like, and I think that's where we are, especially you and I, like where we are, being married, kids, business owners. Our mindset is completely shifted from how it once was.
Yeah.
And so now we look at things completely different. Like we're looking at margins, we're looking at bottom lines, we're looking at, okay, boom, what do we want to do? What do we want to get out of this? Because like I hit you right before I came over. I was like, yo, bro, you got like a Fwee t-shirt. Because my thing is like, bro, if we gonna do this, we gonna have the brand on. Like we got businesses still. So this stuff gotta be promoted a certain type of way. And I think we're just in a space where, bro, everything, music has become, let me pop in music so I can promote my next. It just so happened for us, our next elevated, and now we're still doing the music. So it's just like, all right, boom, let me allow my next to elevate the music as well, right? Like these things can live together. You know, they can all live together because they are, at the end of the day, they're part of you. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of all making everything connect where people, they've already been seeing it. Now it's just like front and center with it. You know, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to find that balance between, like you said, like stay in the bag, enjoy the vibe, but also at the same time, be intentional and deliberate.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I'm not trying to be Lil Baby. I know I don't ever want to have to be Drake.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that pressure, that lifestyle. Even if outside of music, as a business owner, I don't want that kind of corporate tie in anything I got going on.
Right.
I really am about the section, the community, and doing it at a high level on my own terms. And that's when sometimes what I battle with sonically in music is, like, I got a record called Bucket List. Ooh, I gotta go shopping in Italy. I think that's a crazy record. I think that's an out of the hood record. However, you have to stand by a record like that. You have to like promote a record like that, live and walk through that record, and understand that, like, sometimes I really just kind of want to rap over dirty pianos. You know what I mean? And that's who I am at my core.
Yeah.
So if I'm a dirty piano rapping dude where I could do coke rap adjacent.
Yeah.
And then I got this record. Ooh, it sounds like a Lil Wayne beat or Chris Brown production. But you know what I mean?
It's a different record sonically from what you have done, but it's such a good record.
Yeah, man.
It's such a good
and
record.
and also, so things are just like, when I hear those coke rap adjacent style, those golden age hip hop, no crazy drums, loop, when I could just like get my shit off and then make it colorful aesthetically.
Yeah.
Like the presentation in the video is automatically mad artistic. It's automatically like locks you in, like, obviously, I'm here to hear what he got to say. Whereas a record like Bucket List is just like, that's really just like, we popping. You know what I mean? We're showing it that way. We're like, we're selling. I'm leaning into I'm eating mad spaghetti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm putting basil on everything. I'm Parmesan cheese, making it rain, just crazy stuff. We can have fun with it. I'm going to Italy, and I could probably perform it in a stadium too.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big record. Where I would challenge you at with a record like that is utilize it where you are right now. So I would be hitting up, you know, a nice Italian spot in Atlanta. Go to one in Brookhaven, go to one in, you know, Gwinnett. And then whenever you go to Houston, you go to one in Houston. You go to New York and you go to Little Italy in New York. But that, I'm saying, you have to find a happy medium. The ultimate goal is to go and shoot the video in Italy.
Absolutely, 100%.
Like, I want to take you to Florence, my boy.
Yeah.
I want us to walk down the streets of Florence, you know, take you to a couple of spots and go there with it. But until that time happens, that record still can live in the space. And you know, that's also could be one of those records where it just takes time to get to the place to where you want to be able to present it the way you want to present it.
For sure.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with a record. If the music is good, a record can sit as long as it needs to sit, as long as it's good. The problem is a lot of people are just not making good music. And so you have to, when you make music for the time, you have to come out with that music right then, because 5 years is not going to feel right. But when you got a record that's timeless, you drop it whenever.
Yeah, man. You know, yeah, man. And also, my boy Mike, we were in here recording. After you left the next day, I woke up having my whole like ego death, emotional artist moment. He was just like, you just got to get comfortable with the fact and accept the fact that you can't make music from the place you used to make it from.
That's a bar, though.
You should just get over that. I get it, bro. You can't create music from where you was before. And you have to be okay with that. If you want to make an album, make it from Jersey. So there's just no, it get on my damn nerves.
Yeah, but it's just the bluntness though.
Yeah, he's sitting there just like, you want to make an album? It's a mic right there.
Yeah.
Niggas is in this room to hear you rap.
Yeah, right.
If you don't want to rap, we're going to kick it, we're going to drink this liquor, and we're going to vibe with the homies. Maybe you need to wrap your head around the fact that this weekend has nothing to do with you making an album, and you might just need to fucking hang out. You know what I mean? And I'm irritated, I'm mad, I want to throw hands low-key, you know what I mean? But what he was just trying to lock into me was just like, I'm not in the backpack, duffel bag, walking through Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? Going to stay in the hostel to perform in the basement.
These are real stories, by the way. This happened. We did this. We really did this.
This is not that. This is not the La Quinta Inn or the Travelodge. You know what I mean? We're not outside, and the promoter didn't really have a venue for us to perform in Mobile, Alabama. So we begging the street performers to play music for us.
Right.
Like, you gotta we were sitting in my crib. You know what I mean? Like, there was a time where I was making music sleeping on my homeboys' couches. A lot of those early projects, I was sleeping on people's couches, and it's just like, he was just like, look at you, man. It's just like, nobody feels sorry for you right now.
Like, life is good.
Yeah, but like, you need to learn how to make music when life is good. I'm not gonna feel bad for you because you can't catch a vibe.
Bro, that's such a real statement. Shout out to Mike for that.
I was so bad at that nigga to this day.
But that's so, and you know what it is though, and unfortunately, a lot of our favorites became our favorites off of persona, and off of, now I don't want to call it a lot, but they built a character, and they had to continue to live on that character, and so when I don't think we made music from a character place. It's just that's where we were in life at that time, right? And so, yeah. Back in 2017, I was able to tour the States and go wherever we wanted to go.
With a backpack full of Jameson and socks.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could be anywhere, and it didn't matter that we only had a $50 guarantee, and we trying to hustle to make $200-300 off merch. It didn't matter at that point because life was different.
Yeah.
But like now, life is different. I can't justify telling my wife that I'm about to go to Oklahoma. I'm about to drive to Oklahoma for 15, 16 hours and hope that we sell $500 worth of merch.
Yeah.
Like I can't sell that to the wife now. Like that doesn't compute when I got 2 kids at the house. You know what I'm saying? And so you're right. You got to make music from where you are now. And the reality is we are doing an interview in your kitchen, your home. This is your spot.
Yeah. That's weird, and that's
you know
weird.
what I'm saying? But this is your spot, bro. Like you pay rent, mortgage, whatever. Like, but this is coming out of your pocket every month. You know what I'm saying? It's not like how it's not like how it was. It's not.
Yeah.
There's no way that we can act like it is. Like nothing is the same.
You can't pretend. You can't make up a struggle. If you want to talk about a struggle, it's just not the same. It is a struggle, right? There's still something. It's still a mountain you're trying to climb. And I think why I was okay with conceptualizing Addicted to Motion was just that. The idea of being addicted to motion. Like, even though those records that we recorded then, one of them did make this project, but I had to keep, that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
You know, I had to keep going. I had to keep moving. And like, my thing is, if I'm not working on something, whether it's some new merch, a campaign, a business or something, I just feel weird. I get uncomfortable. I feel like off my rocker. I have this weird guilt. So I gotta stay busy, I gotta stay active, I gotta stay in the mood. And I realized I did a project, and when it was done, I was kind of done with it. You know what I mean? Like it's been shelved. That shit's been done since February. Man, that shit's been done for a long time.
Yeah, you are though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's been
mixed and mastered? No, mixed.
That's been mixed. I'll say April.
Yeah.
It was mixed before I went to Houston.
Oh, wow.
I had booked the flight to go to Houston the day I recorded the record. Oh. That was living raps like we talking about, goddamn. Like, I went to Houston, came back and everything, and sat on it because for me it was getting it mixed, doing the records, pulling the stems, getting the skits done, conceptualizing artwork, writing treatments for the records, X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, all right, cool, it's done. The motion of it, the work, I really like the work aspect of it. So once the work is done, I'm just, well, somebody got to meet me there and be like, all right, cool, now, bro, we need to like deliver it to the people.
Yeah.
That's my weakness. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Like the promotion, putting it out there to be a rapper, I'm really not tripping on being seen. And maybe down the line, I'll be better off being like somebody's art director or manager. But also, I like performing.
Yeah.
You know, my thing is like, can we skip finishing the project to when I need to be on stage? Maybe we need a major label to help out.
I mean, that's the place where it gets difficult with the independence of it. Because the independence of it moves from creation to like, okay, creation part is done, the work of that is done, and now it's like presentation. So to go from creation to presentation is the presentation part that when you're independent is just like a lot, because now I'm thinking about how do I want the artwork to look? How do I want people to get this? Do I want people to stream it? Do I want people to have physicals only? Do I want people to come to a live experience? You got all of these thoughts that are in your head. And for somebody that's been independent like their whole life, like I can say definitively, I've never received a major label check at all. I've received plenty of independent checks, but like major label, never received a major label check. And so for somebody that's in that space, it's difficult when you get here, because now that you're here and is ready to present it to the world, every thought come in your head.
Yeah.
Versus when you're on a major label system, I just did the work and like, boom, there you go.
And somebody's paid
to like
find
figure
out how to execute it.
But the problem with that is that's where in a fair situation, that's why you're getting 20% and the label's getting 80%. Because they're thinking about every way in the world to figure out how to give this to the world. Versus now, you sitting on, 100% and it's just like, damn, what's next? You know what I'm saying? And that gets difficult, bro, because you get in your way. Like it's nothing more than you get in your way, because I'll use this as an example, and it's not really about the music, it's more so like from a business standpoint. And you can say the same thing too, because you've done this as well. But just think about all the content that you was reluctant to put out, right? And then you put out something that was low effort for you, right? Like you didn't waste a lot of time editing. You just kind of like recorded it and then say, you know what, let me just put it out.
You got the craziest response.
Right? You go like semi-viral off of a crazy response of
engagement through the roof
for something that you didn't even really try.
I was just like, man,
it doesn't compute. It doesn't make
BTS.
sense.
Like you're just like, there's footage from a project that we ain't even gonna put out.
Not even thinking about it, and now it's like, oh, boom, it went crazy, right? And so I say all that to say, sometimes, man, we have to get in the space of just, you know what, I'm just gonna put it out. And we're gonna see what happens, and whatever happens from that happens. But you just have to like just legit put it out, and allow people to be the deciding factor on what you put out. You know what I mean? And it's hard as a creator because you want to touch everything. You want to be the deciding factor on so many things, and it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, you can make the greatest music ever, the greatest. And there's a chance that nobody hears it. And guess what? The only thing that's different between the chance that nobody hears it and it staying on your hard drive is that if it's on your hard drive, you know for a fact nobody's gonna hear it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's the only difference. Like this side right here, yeah, you can put it out and nobody hears it. You got to deal with that. But if you leave it on the hard drive, nobody will ever hear it whatsoever. So it's just like, I'm trying to get into a space now where, bro, like, if I told you how many beats I just got that nobody will ever hear, it makes no sense. Just like, why? Like, I don't care. It might be trash to me, but like, there are beats that I've done for people that I thought was trash. and like we just going through beats, and they hear something that I think is trash, and I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
no, like, no, run that back.
And they run it. Yeah.
And it becomes a thing. I'm like, what? What are we talking about? So it's just we got to get out of our head, bro. Just put it out and let people say what they're gonna say, because we know it's great. As long as we know it's great.
All I got is thought juice. No, I'm about to drink grown-up drink. I'm about to drink. Don't pay me no mind.
Did you say thought juice?
I call it thought juice. I call it thought juice.
You know what that's called? Those are that's our version of wine coolers, bro.
I'm realizing maybe that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So it sounds crazy because my wife and all her girlfriends are the ones who be drinking that stuff, and I call it thought juice because in college that's what we would call it.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy. My bad. It sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy,
out loud.
but like honestly, that's all it is, bro. It's our version of wine coolers now, bro. Because you ain't trying to. It's like you drinking this because you know you ain't gonna go too crazy with it.
Right.
It's gonna push you right where you need to be, but also like you ain't over the top. And that's literally all it is now. It's just a wine cooler. It's what your auntie used to drink.
When they was trying to have a soda or a beer.
Yeah. Instead of them having a beer, they gonna have them a nice little wine cooler. They sitting there having a time, you know. But that's what it is.
Oh, they gonna fry me for the thought juice. It is what it is. That's what this shit is. Hey, I'm back on my gritty. Notice the chucks and the flannel. I popped up and trapped out the city. And when I said that, I was like, oh, I'm a rapper. All right, bet. This is what a rapper would do here. All right. So, you've been there when I had to take the air freshener and rap. What do I do here, man? How do we do this? I got my house. My house is kind of cool. Got some cool shit aesthetically.
Do you want to know what we should do?
Yes.
No exaggeration.
No exaggeration.
Start at the first record. Record the first verse right there.
Just sitting down or standing up?
It don't matter.
How, man?
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm dude, when I tell you it don't matter, bro, because here's the thing. Here's the reality of the situation.
Okay.
I just saw this.
Okay.
I just saw this. In a week or so, YouTube is gonna stop monetizing anybody that put out AI type content. They only want people that's putting out content where they can see your face and they know it's your voice. So that's just one part of it. That's just, I'm giving you that as a bonus.
Something to hide behind in the caption. Hey, YouTube is cracking down on AI content. So this is a video to say that I'm rapping this song.
It's easy. And here's the thing, dog. Look, we come from a time where people would literally spend $1 million on a music video.
That's crazy.
It doesn't make sense now.
Yeah.
We have, if we want to be honest, you have a living room set up.
Yep.
That's a video. You have a grill set up, video. You got this right here, video. You got a kitchen set up, video. What we should do right now, every verse on every record, record.
And just worry about editing and making it make sense later.
Keep it simple. Do the first verse right there. Do the second verse right here.
Yeah.
Do the third verse right there.
Yeah.
Next song.
Oh man.
Next song, where you want to go? You want to sit down next to the plants? Video. I'm dead ass here. I'm not even joking with you. You want to go outside and lift the grill up and clean the grill? Video. We should shoot 27 videos.
All right.
I'm not lying to you.
Oh man.
Not lying to you. What we're going to do, we're going to shoot 27 videos.
Yeah.
Of each verse. That's a video verse. And what we will do, after that's done, what we will do is simply edit those, put lyrics on those videos, and put them out. This is the rollout plan. Album comes out, whatever date you say you want the album to come out, it's already out. Say it's out. Let's just say hypothetically.
We're probably gonna drop it like as soon as I get the WAV files.
It's out. Say the video's out. I mean, say the album is out, it's uploaded, people can find this music everywhere they want to find it. Video 1 drops. We don't even tell people the name of the song. We're just doing, all they see is like, that verse is hard.
Yeah.
Move along. What is this? Don't worry about it. It's out. Go to the next song. Go to the, boom. Because if we think about three scenes for each song. So you got verse 1, sofa scene.
Yep.
Song 1, whatever song, I may be forgetting the name title. You know the song. What's the song title?
Very important.
Very important. Okay, here we go. Very important. Sofa, first verse. Second verse, lifting weights. You're right here.
I'm a little crazy lifting weights in real life.
Who cares?
All right, I'll do push-ups.
Push-ups.
I'll do push-ups with my feet, jailhouse style.
But what I'm saying is, that's real life. That whatever you do in your day-to-day, bro, you own a coffee shop. Make a cup of coffee. Rap the verse making a cup of coffee.
All right.
I'm like, no exaggeration, bro, because I think for us, especially where we are right now, we have to do stuff that's real to us. Because if it don't, you can't look. I don't know no matter how you want to put it, your birthday coming up, how old you'll be on your birthday?
34.
You'll be 30. You're a middle-aged black man.
That's fire.
It is what it is.
I worked hard for that.
You worked hard for it. You worked hard for it. It might sound crazy, but that's just what we are right now, right? We're middle-aged black men right now, right? Wife and kids. So it has to look like that. You can't be, like what we was talking about, the day you pull a caterpillar was on your tomato plants. We should shoot a video of you looking through the tomato plants for caterpillars, rapping the verse. It sounds crazy, but guess who that relates to? It relates to somebody who got a garden. Like if you ask 10 black women right now, do they have a garden at home? I'm guaranteeing at least 30% say, yeah, I got plants.
And I literally do have to look through these motherfuckers and find them because I know it's some more in this.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but this
was a fat ass caterpillar.
He probably already been eating. He probably got eating from the bottom coming up.
That nigga didn't went crazy. That nigga was middle aged. God damn it.
I've got one about like that, and they grow like a little horn on them. They get bright green, and they got a horn on them. So when they get bright green, you won't be able to see them on the plant. Because it's hard. They literally look like a stem on the plant. It's
almost time for these to go back outside. All right.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we should do that.
I'm going to do it. I'm not going to think we have it. Because I can always send it to the best editors in the world and have them edit me a piece of content to make it look crazy. Just put some ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
And to be fair, you ain't even got to do
that. You probably don't even need to. I just got to get over the fact that after I shoot these videos,
it don't have to be,
I have to put it out.
It doesn't have to be overproduced anymore. That's the world that we live in. Like, bro, like real talk. Well, we got our phones are doing what our phones do. But if you look on your phone right now, even look on the tablet and just look up anything, there's no content being overproduced. And even if it is, I'm not trying to hinder you from saying we got to do overly produced content. But what I'm saying is we just got to put the content out.
Because we can still do these clips of actual life. My actual life, because my issue is I'm battling with my actual life meeting my art. So just rap your verses doing your actual life, and it's out already. You can't come. It existed.
Your actual life is your art.
Yeah, all right, we'll see.
It is. It is. What do you your day to day?
Smoke the cigar. Ooh.
What are your day to day? What you did today?
When I woke up this morning, I did 200 push-ups.
Boom.
I made a smoothie.
Boom.
I went to the cafe.
Boom.
I opened up shop, and I got content of me at the shop, opening up, selling coffee. Beyonce was in town, so I probably did my best day of sales this month. Came home, cleaned up, made myself a shaken espresso. Cleaned up because I knew you were coming. And then I staged the house to prepare for company to come over.
Okay.
That was my life today.
So what you just told me what you just did. 200 push-ups. Video.
Yep. Okay.
You made a smoothie. Video.
Okay.
You made a cup of coffee. Video. You cleaned up the house. Video.
But there's not a moment where and it's not performative. That doesn't end in it doesn't get into the monotony of people vlogging their life. Mind you, I do come from the Wiz Khalifa era. When that nigga Wiz just existed.
The people, and I don't want to use this guy as an example, but I am going to use this guy as an example. He did it for 15 years. And then the world caught up. And when it looked like he went on a downward spiral, he came back up and now he's one of the biggest podcasters in the world. I'm talking about
Joe Budden never stopped. I mean, he did snippets. He was on YouTube. He was using YouTube like Instagram.
Back then.
People knew his dog's name, everything going on.
Everything. He gave you a reality show before it was cool to be on a reality show. It was just his YouTube channel. And I'm not even saying that he knew what he was doing. He probably did. He was probably like, you know what?
Oversharing.
I'm just oversharing, bro. Like, look.
My label ain't fucking with me. I don't have no hit records. This is what it looks like to be
YouTube,
a rapper signed to a label.
TV, it's here. There you go, check it out. You know, we know everything, even when we didn't think we did. I can tell you about Tahiri. I can move from Tahiri, I can tell you about Sin. I can move from Sin, I can tell you about his girl now.
Yeah.
Not that we want to know that, we just know it.
Yeah.
Because he showed it.
He stopped when he made the show.
Stop.
When he started podcasting, he kind of stopped doing it. He would sample records. He had a cult following of people who were crying over his songs at his shows because they saw him recorded in a dirty wife beater. But that's my thing. Are we too far removed from that?
Not at all.
Are our lives a little... People think... We made it kind of, though.
You did. Show it.
All right, yeah.
No, I'm saying, like, and look, don't get me wrong. Everything I'm telling you, I'm saying to myself because I get caught up in the same thing. Bro, because we're worried about, and a lot of it has to do because we're worried about who already know us.
Yeah. And I still want to look cool for them.
They've
been rocking with me since 2014. I want to be like, yo, Div did his shit like he's still like a rapper.
You want to look cool for your core, and believe it or not, your core gonna rock with you no matter what.
Whether he was cool or not.
And if they don't rock with you,
2 Chainz ass is 50.
And if they don't rock with you, what they're gonna do is tell people, I knew him when he was like this.
Yeah.
Which still helps you out. Yeah. That's what your core gonna do. Your core gonna be like, your core gonna either tell people, y'all don't know nothing about Neat One. Y'all don't know nothing about tracksuits. I was there at Pag Lounge, he was performing tracksuits.
It just bothers me because I actually built a legit core people. Mm-hmm. And then they're irrelevant right now because they all got families and kids now too. They're not even listening to my shit. They just think they're like friends to me now, and they just know me because I drop records.
And that's cool.
Yeah,
and the part that we have to do is they exist where they exist, right? Like I had a shout out to Nora. Like we going through the planning stages of Den Music Fest, and so I had a meeting with Pluto. You know Pluto Smith.
Oh, damn.
So we all in the meeting, we just talking about like some things that, we were talking about some things that we, kind of get some help on. And Pluto brought up Straight Out the Den. It was just like, yeah, bro, like I just, I know you from Straight Out the Den and blah, blah, blah and all these things. And like, it hit me, bro, like I ain't even really touched Straight Out the Den and like, probably, if I'm being honest, I'll tell you the last post that I posted on Straight Out the Den when Smokey died. That was my last post. You know what I'm saying? And so even though there are other people that post on, like I have some people that occasionally post some stuff, I haven't posted anything since Smokey passed. And so what he was telling me, it was like, bro, you just kind of like alienated and left a audience that there are people that only know you for that.
And they were really dedicated.
And they were dedicated people,
I be bringing Straight Out the Den up, and you'd be like, Den Fest. But I was like, Den Fest is Straight Out the Den Festival.
It is. Yeah. It is. It really is. Yeah. And Nora like reminds me of that as well. And we have to remind each other of that. But, it's just...
I feel like I'm signed to Straight Out the Den Records to this day.
We all are, bro. We all are. But you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where we can't forget the past because we laid a foundation with all that stuff. It's there. It exists. It's not going anywhere. Honestly, it's not going anywhere. It's a part of your story. But it's just like, all right, what's next?
Maybe it's a little pretentious of me to be held up on a time and a era and a moment when in reality it's just like, cool. I want to prove that I'm still in shape lyrically, physically, and artistically. And you show that by showing that.
How do people know that you're in shape?
Right. And also at the same time, confidently being like, this is my life. I've done expensive videos, cheap videos, big shows, little shows. Today, I have an EP I'm going to drop in 2 weeks.
And here goes something else. You said something earlier about your core, right? And your core who knew you from all of these things. And he was like, man, they all married and all that stuff. Guess who else married? You. You don't think they can relate to what you're talking about in this album?
Right. I'm going actual real life.
Like, well, I'm just saying, like the people who was around when you were building Div and Neat, they're around. They might exist in a different capacity, but they're still around. Mm-hmm. They got different, like, even when I seen Johnny engaged.
It's crazy.
It's crazy to me. And ain't no disrespect, but I'm just saying,
I know
like,
what you're saying. That is wild.
Because
that'll give you perspective.
But I didn't go to college with him.
Yeah.
But I still knew him outside of college. And so, like, but what I'm saying is your core, that's really your core, they grow with you.
Yeah.
If not, you're going to be like some artists who still think that they in 2000. And the music sound like they still in 2000 because they're still chasing money, pussy, weed.
There's no Drake slander in this house.
I'm not even talking about Drake.
There's no Drake slander.
I'm not even talking about Drake. That's the thing. I'm not talking about Drake. I'm talking about somebody else who's affiliated with Drake.
I got you. I get what you're saying, though.
But I'm not even talking about Drake.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know what I'm saying? But like, and this was like an artist who I used to like love. I bought everything.
Yeah,
but
Wayne
it's
should probably rap about something different.
It still
He
sounds.
almost got grandkids.
That's what I'm saying. It still sounds like when I was a kid.
All right, man.
Like I'm gonna tell you the music that I'm enjoying right now, the album that I've enjoyed the most, honestly, in the like past year, outside of Killer Mike, which is Killer Mike is Killer Mike. He's talking about black progression and wealth building.
It's also not really relatable in the sense we're talking about.
What we're talking about. I mean, I love it, but I understand. But for me, if we're looking at somebody, because he's always been on that, so I don't count him because he's been like that from day
Killer
one.
Mike, yep.
But if I look at what 2 Chainz and Larry June just did,
oh my goodness,
and
man.
Alchemist, I don't want to leave Alchemist out. But if I look at what they just did, we all know 2 Chainz. I used to intern.
I know Tawheed.
Bro, I interned at DTP. Mm-hmm. It was when it was Titty Boy for real. And
Yeah.
And he really
Codeine Cowboy DVD Street
he
Team.
really pulling up with it, right?
Yeah.
I knew it from back then. And so when I see the progression now and to see with somebody like Rap talking about family and where he's at in life, but it's still jamming.
Oh,
that's where I'm at. I wasn't like a big fan of Larry June. I don't really know a lot of the catalog, but it made me go and start listening from this project. And I'm like, dang, like, bro, Cole, he really talking about, I've heard other people talk about Larry June, but I just haven't really did the deep dive myself. But I'm hearing what he talking about on that album with Alchemist. We know what Alchemist do. His pedigree, his discography is incredible. But we look at what they were able to do with that project, and they really talking about life is beautiful, bro. Like, this is where I'm at.
And the soundscapes to that.
Sounds
and when you
like
get
it.
to a certain point, when you, all these people financially outside of music were able to bring themselves to financial stability. Mm-hmm. Their family straight off of what they do outside of music. So the soundscape, Alchemist is a king. He's probably the best person at just giving you a bed of life. Mm-hmm. Larry June is not somebody I would be like, ooh, bars.
Yeah.
Ever. But I seen him live, and I seen him, his demonstration, and it's just like, this is what I did today. I'm happy. I'm good. Action Bronson got to a point. I'm happy. I just had a daughter. Shit is cool. I ate some great food. That's the song. Mm-hmm. Currency.
Same.
I bought this car the other day. I shouldn't have bought it. But I've been wanting one of these since I was 17. I bought it. I'm probably going to sell it in a week. I smoked some good weed. My homeboy about to pull up. A fan hit me up on a DM, said he was in New Orleans. I got to go smoke him out because I'm spitter. You know what I mean? Those are the bars. And, you know, you just get to these moments, man. We're artists. When you feel the world and you want to contribute to the world, you go through the motions. And the internet sometimes make you feel like you can't just like, not be yourself, but like,
yeah,
I'm a pretty confident person. I feel like I got callous. I've been through shit. I'm a grown man like anybody else. But sometimes I'm just like, I feel. And I want to contribute.
Yeah.
I feel weird contributing right now. And it's just like you said, you just got to jump off the porch.
But I also think that's a normal feeling too, bro. Like we can't neglect the feeling of feeling weird.
Yeah.
I would love nothing else in the world right now, honestly, for you and I to go and do 15 cities off of these records. Man. and other catalog. But I would love to go on like a 15 city run, and bonus, have our wife and kids come with us. I would love nothing much other than to do that.
Yes.
Like that is my best. I'm not one of them dudes who like on some, because I've toured without my wife and kids. I know what that's like.
It's actually, I would really prefer them to be there.
Prefer
To keep it a buck.
as long as they understand, like, I'm here working. After daddy get off of work,
You better figure out how to fix your iPad right now.
yeah. like, look, don't get it twisted now.
Yeah.
We working, but you're here while we're working. So you get a chance to, like, what Jay-Z is able to do with Beyonce right now. And I know people clown him and all that, but what he is doing, touring, I'm sitting in the box watching wifey do her thing. My kids are on stage. I'm sitting back cooling. I got all my. I love that.
I'm at every show.
I'm at every
Because
show.
She not on tour. We on tour.
We on tour. Like that. I think that is the perfect place to be, because that's the reality of life, right? Like that's where it is. Like we are in a space to where if this is gonna be your life, then you're my wife. You're a part of my life. So you got to be involved in that. So I would love to be like, all right, deal. We hitting all the spots. We hitting the Pensacola. We hitting all the OG spots. Pensacola. We going Mobile. We doing.
We'll run
New Orleans.
285. We'll run it
Yeah,
up.
we doing it. We hitting all. We going to Charlotte. We hitting New York. This time we ain't got to stay in the hostel. Like we can't.
Ain't no way.
You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got to do that no more. You know what I mean? But
Nope.
I think that's the best
was
case.
crazy,
No,
by the
bro.
way.
That is. I don't even know. Have we ever like told that story?
Nah,
Oh.
man. I'm talking about, it was so, first off, we had to walk.
What year was this? This like 2018, 2019?
Comfortably, I would say 17.
17.
I would say comfortably 17. I was still off Cheshire Bridge. I did a show in Atlanta, flew out 6 a.m. the next morning, landed 2 days before you maybe.
Yeah.
And when you get into town, we're duffled up. You went on your phone and found a hostel. It's $35 a night.
Yeah. Didn't know it was going to be like what we thought it was.
And we did walking GPS.
Walking GPS.
I say it was about 6 blocks away.
Something like
6
that.
blocks is not bad, but when you got a duffel in the backpack, it's kind of crazy.
kinda crazy.
But you got there. We did the show.
We did the show first. And
Yeah,
then we
you
found
came into town. We went straight. You came to the show. It was in the basement.
Oh, yeah, in Bushwick.
Yes.
So hold on. We did the show before we had a spot.
Yeah,
That sounds
man.
about right.
Yeah.
Because I feel like during that time, we were like really on the road. So I may have been coming off of either another show or maybe had a show at Music Room. Mm-hmm. There was something going on
Something
where
happened
because
you came later. Yep. And you came in because I did press runs before you. Before you got there, I did DTF radio. DTF. That's probably not DTF. That sounds crazy. I did a Brooklyn press run. I was just on radio stations.
Yeah.
And I was rapping for people and I was showing up and I was meeting people. And then I ended up at the show. You met me at that show. You had to have met me at that show. That's the only way I could think of. We did press that day too. Was it that day or the next day? That's what I'm saying.
I can't remember. We did press.
Yeah, because we spent the night in the hostel, got the fuck out of there as quick as possible.
I remember that. Like, and it had to be, because I think we were in Brooklyn. You might have been there 4 days. I was there like 3 days. Or was it you were there 3 and I was there 2?
I think it was a collective 2 days because I went a day in advance. Yeah, I was there a day in advance. I was just in the mix. I don't know. I should not have been there that long. But I was in the mix. And I did a promo run the day before. Met some people, rapped for a bunch of radio stations. Then the next day you flew in, I met you. We did a press run through the daytime. We did a bunch of promo runs. Did a show that night, had to find a place to stay.
At the hostel.
At the hostel, found that $35 hostel that we walked in and there was just
It was a room situation. It was wild.
2 twin beds. We didn't get under the blankets, nothing
Mm.
crazy like that. We slept in our clothes on top of our duffel bag on the beds.
That's crazy.
There was some random chick there who had been living in this hostel for like.
Probably that was her spot.
Yeah, she let us know, gave us the skinny and what was going on. We walked in there. The room wasn't clean.
At all.
The beds
bruh.
weren't made. It looked like they stayed and just got low. $35, you can't complain.
We literally walked into a room. It was like, yeah, this it. I was like, huh? Like, yeah, this
She
it.
told us this was it. She was just like, oh, y'all staying here? This the only open room, mind you. You're walking up in a Brooklyn neighborhood.
Bruh.
There's like folks on the stoop smoking Black and Miles playing Fabulous.
Fab.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas is playing Fab and we walking through
bro.
and they just we just like, shit, we staying here tonight. They're like, who you here for? I'm like, I need to go in there,
bro.
I need to go in there. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. But then I think the next day what happened, so we spent the night, woke up the next day. Oh, maybe this was this a different trip when I got with my homegirl from high school?
Yes, that was D. Well, D was way later.
So that
because
was
we saw
trip.
Wise the next day.
That's right. We got up with Wise.
Had a studio. We did a press run.
Yeah.
Wise had a press run, and we did promo runs and an interview at his spot.
Got you.
Yeah. Anyways, Wise hooked us up. We did promo. It was lit. We was in New York. But those times, I was talking to Coop. He's the police now, but I was talking to Coop, and Coop, that's even somebody who said if we could hit the road, he said he would quit his job.
To hit the road. It just got to be right, though.
If it was real, and I know what he meant when he said that. He said, if it's real, I'll let it go. I'll take a leave of absence or figure something out. He said, if it's real.
Yeah. Which I understand that.
I knew what he meant when he said that. Like, but.
Because folks ask me all the time about it. I was just like, look, bro, we living life right now. And that's just, it's like we living a life. Like, you know, people ask all the time. I was just like, bro. My mom asked me the other day. She was like, "So, like, what y'all doing?" I was
that's
like, "No."
crazy.
I was like, "We good. We just living life. But like you said, so that was the next time. So we didn't get up with her at all on that trip.
Not the first trip. The first trip, literally.
I guess it was just like quick.
It even felt like we weren't there as long as we were there.
I think it was 2 days for you, 1 day for me.
Yeah, I think you flew in. Because we spent the night twice. The second time we slept in Wise's studio.
Because we had like a super early flight.
It was like red eye.
Like we had like a 4 or 5 o'clock a.m. flight.
Yeah, something crazy because we got to LaGuardia.
Yeah.
And everybody was hustling. New York is wild.
Yeah, it was
wild. It
wild.
was very early. Train straight to LaGuardia.
I remember that because it was like, yeah, man, just crash here. Then like you can go, because we stayed like maybe a block from the train station. It was like, man, you can take this train, go straight to the. It was easy. It was because we went to the airport together. I think that next morning.
Nah, but what's wild is I think, bro, we had a whole day because Bed Stewie at the brewery.
That's what I'm saying. Did we?
That was the first time we didn't see D. D didn't live in Brooklyn yet.
Yes, she did. She lived in Brooklyn.
Oh, she met us at Bedvine Brew.
That's what happened.
And we hung out at the bar.
So when I DJ'd, that was the second time? Remember, we DJ'd, like I DJ'd at the old boy spot, who we found out later was like the guy. So I DJ'd, I remember this, but I couldn't remember no, bro, that was me and you. Coop wasn't there for that.
Oh, you DJ? We did a real Brooklyn show.
We did a Brooklyn show,
It was rocking. Like,
yeah.
That's in a basement.
Bro, so what happened?
Like, Brooklyn came out, Bed-Stuy was in attendance. That's crazy.
So what happened? We had a show in Bushwick.
Oh, shit.
So we were there. I think we did, I can't remember if we did all of this the same night.
No, we did.
We might have been there 2 or 3 days. We might have been there longer than what we thought.
I think we did the next day after we left the hostel, we hit the streets. We went outside, bodega. Hey, we met D at, what was her name? Carmen,
At the brew?
At the Bedvine Brewer.
Bedvine Brew. We did that. That was quick.
She was a bartender. And that's where I met D though.
Yeah, you met D. I think we both met D there because like I hit D. I was like, yo, we in your city.
And that's where I met her. I met her at the it's not there no more either.
Bedvine
I just talked to somebody from Bed-Stuy, came to the cafe and told me that Bedvine Brew is no longer there.
Oh, man.
Shout out to her. She owns a company called Biscuits and Things. She said she used to have a spot called the Greedy Vegan, and she said Bed Vine Brew is no longer in Bed-Stuy.
Oh man,
I was like,
that was a staple.
Yeah, she said that too. She was like, that's a staple. That's a staple.
So I remember we went there. That's what we went there, and I think that was just the meeting spot to meet up with Dee. That's what happened.
Yep.
She was like, "Oh, it's a cool little bar right here. It's not too far from me. Let's meet there." So we met her there. I remember everybody there. The bartender. What was her friend name? Like,
Bunny.
Yeah. It was Dee, Bunny, her
Dee
friend.
and Bunny. They showed us love. And it was DJ. It was a vibe and everything. Wow.
But see what happened. This is the other part. We left there and went to the barbershop.
The cigar bar.
And that's when I went to DJing.
When the Dead Presidents, the dude from Dead Presidents was.
So
this don't make no damn sense.
We left Bed-Stuy Brew, and D was like, "Well, it's like my homeboy got like a little situated little cigar bar. You come there." I was like, "We ain't got nothing going on." And I was like, "I'll DJ." And I was like, "So I DJ." My first time in Brooklyn. And I came in there like straight Atlanta though. I'm DJing Atlanta stuff, and they up there having a time.
The cigar bar.
No, DJ in the cigar bar. We having a time, bro. I remember that. Like everybody, like they in there having a good time. They in there vibing, and that's when we found out that like we were really in it, but didn't know we were in it.
We had no business being where we was at.
No business being.
And they was talking to us like that. It was just like it said 10 years ago you couldn't walk down that street without getting robbed.
Bro, we was in it. Like we were in the middle of it, in the thick of it. Dog. Shout out to D. She in Senegal right now, bro.
What? Shout out to her, man. That's gang.
She been living in Senegal for a couple of years now. Yeah, like that's her home. Like she lives in Senegal, bro. She was like, whenever y'all want to pull up. I mean, Senegal is like
that's the homie.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to D, man. That's like real homie.
we did. We left Bed Vine Brew, went to the cigar lounge. He gave my dad a cigar, a hand-rolled cigar. The dude from Dead Presidents said, "Take that to your pop so he can enjoy it." I'll never forget that. Wow.
Yeah, bro. That was
a trip of a lifetime.
Yeah, and we left there and ended up catching up with Wise, and Wise was like, "Yeah, y'all just," because we did an interview with Wise.
Mm-hmm. He said, "If you just need a place to crash,
we did an interview early in the day."
Yeah. Oh, that morning.
We did an interview early in the day. He was like, "Bro, if y'all need a place to crash, y'all just hit me up. Y'all come back here," because we had a super early flight. Like we were dead. We were dead in the water. Like it was just walking zombies. But we probably crashed for like 2 or 3 hours.
You could sit there and sleep here for a couple of hours until your flight.
Yeah, we were dead in the water, bro.
Shout out to Y, shout out to A. Levy. Those are two people that did the same thing. Like, hey, yo, this is a part of touring. I get it. Come here.
Yeah.
And they literally just like, these are people who watched us sleep and get our shit together.
Bro, just crash time to go. It's time to go, bro.
He was just like, bro, it's cool. It was still renovating. He was still trying to get it going.
Trying to get the studio going. He got the restaurant down there now.
No.
A. Levy got a.
I'll be there for my birthday.
Pull
2
up.
weeks.
It's biscuits and buns on Banks.
Biscuits and buns on Banks.
Yeah,
okay.
But pull up like he got. I'm talking about like a real breakfast like brunch spot, dog. He killing down there too. Yeah, I talk to him on like IG from time to time, but like he doing his thing in the restaurant business. I mean, he's still like on the, he doing studio space.
He still hosts shows.
I don't know if he hosting shows as much. Yeah. Like I know he got like he still got the studio and he got like it's not a club, but it's kind of like a space where people can come in, kind of like a hosting space where people come in.
Is the block events. Hot on that? On performing and throwing shows? Is it over with? Don't nobody throw shows no more. Frank Knight in New York, don't throw shows no more.
I mean, man, I think the honest part, we're
removed?
We're removed because there are shows that's happening. There's other people just doing the shows. But I mean, even here, what's the show here?
Nobody's doing them. I don't even think we're removed and we're old.
Bro,
I don't think nobody's
had somebody tell me, and this is not me trying to toot my own horn. Please don't believe me saying this. I was having a conversation with a guy. I'm not even gonna say this guy's name, but we were just like, yeah, bro, like I don't know where the show's at in Atlanta. And he looked at me dead in my eye. He was like, when the last time you did a show? And I was like, well, I did Den Music Fest last year. He was like, no, I'm not talking about Den Music Fest. I'm talking about like when the last time that you put on a show in Atlanta outside of Den Music Fest. And I was like, pre-pandemic. He was like, all right.
Yeah. Ain't no shows. Ain't nobody.
And I was like, I didn't know what he meant. I mean, I knew what he meant by that, but it kind of hit me. It was like, damn, I'm talking about it ain't no shows. But I was like, bro, I forgot that I literally was doing like 1 to 2 shows a month.
Easy.
And,
Everybody performed there, man. People we see regularly.
Yeah.
Think about Gray. Doing that pop-up with Gray and his wife, and I'm like, bro, I know you. You're a rapper. That's how I know you.
Know you from rap. It's just
AJ threw a show called Rap Real that he's just about to do in Los Angeles. I met Gray at that show.
Air Max Junkie. It was Air Max Junkie back then.
For that Air Max Junkie is the same as Gray?
That was Gray's IG handle. He was Air Max Junkie.
Same nigga.
They're the same person.
There's no way, Gray. I'm about to text him right now. That's the same person.
Air Max Junkie. He used to be Air Max Junkie on IG. That's Gray. That's the
man.
Shout out to Vegan House of Pancakes. Shout out to Plant Based Dripping.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, that's great. Air Max Junkie is great. He just didn't have the long beard, bro. He had a low haircut and a beard. He wore Air Maxes all the time. It was Air Max. That's great.
That's blowing my mind, bro. Bro, my kids play with his kids at a pink house in East Point.
That's what I'm saying,
selling pancakes,
bro.
Oh,
but I mean, here's the reality though, right? Like, to just tie it all together. Everybody who was on that scene, literally, that I'm talking, and y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I'm gonna call it. If you were on the scene in Atlanta between 2015 to 2019, before the pandemic, if you didn't have any, you came through like the straight out the den funnel. Mm-hmm. If you didn't come out the straight out the den funnel, I'm talking about artists, hip hop artists. I ain't talking about anything else.
Straight out the den, there was.
I'll get Broke the Dope was one of them, like with Shanika.
Broke the Dope and the chick Diane.
Oh, Schweinback. If it went
Schweinback straight out the den, Broke the Dope.
That's it. Like, and we might be like, I might be missing somebody.
There were some city areas that came up, but those are the three. Mike Sick. If you didn't come out the bar exam funnel.
Forgive me about Mike Sick. You know I got love for you, bro. You already know that. But that was like, for the most part, bro. You came, if you did that show in Atlanta, one of 5 people, because I'm sure we missing somebody.
It was
one
Mike
of 5
Sick,
people put on that show.
It was Jay Good. Or it Broke the Dope, and one more we missing, but that was it. That was DJ Mike Mars and them came later.
But that's Scotty. That's Cool Club. That's all Cool Club.
Yeah, it was Schweinbeck, you, and Mike Sick.
That's what I'm saying. And like Broke the Dope, I give her credit because without Broke the Dope connection, I wouldn't have been at PAG. Because so what happened? We got the PAG. Only reason why I got the PAG was because me and Milestone, shout out to Milestone, I was just trying to find a reason to be somewhere weekly to do shows. I was like, I need to do shows.
No matter what it looked
like. At the time, I think Milestone, maybe we had did like a podcast or something. I can't remember why we found PAG Lounge. I can't remember how or what or who that came through. But I remember me and him. And it was the original shows were gonna be me and Broke the Dope Shanika. Shout out Shanika. We were working together, and the headliner every week was gonna be Milestone.
Yeah. Which he was.
He was for like the first 2 or 3 shows. Yeah. So it was like Milestone headliner. Then we had like other artists, and me and her kind of like. It wasn't even like a money thing. It was just like, bro, like we just doing something, trying to figure it out. And so that was the origin of it. And that's how like a lot of it kind of really got started, if my memory is correct. I remember Milestone for sure, and Milestone came through Broke the Dope. Like that's
where his camp came. That's where his
yeah. Because even though we had already did like podcast stuff together, I know they were heavy.
Everything Broke the Dope did, Milestone was on. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So that was kind of like the origin of a lot of just doing the shows and everything. I remember that, bro. And then
from my experience, man, I remember it being as simple as it was as simple as Mike's
because
Jay Good found you. on the internet because you submitted your music. He posted it. He did an editorial write-up for you, brought you in for an interview, promoted it. Mike Sick had like a ring of spaces, hoops to go through. Freestyle experiment, bar exam, X, Y, and Z. You had moments to get through. Even if you didn't make it through the bar exam, you had an opportunity to like put yourself in the mix.
Right.
Swinebeck had like, cool, you've been doing enough shows out here?
Yeah.
Come out here, I'll be having execs at my shows.
Yeah, right.
And you can get in the mix. And that was just what it was.
Yeah.
So you go through the Straight Out the Den circuit. You do Say What You Say Saturdays. You do a music room show.
Yeah.
You go do the bar exam, freestyle experiment, get your shit in the mix, man. And then Swineback will put you in a place where you might get you some exec look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's legit.
That's just what the scene was for years. You know what I mean?
No, that's legit what it was, bro. And it's, like I said, there were some other people doing other things, for sure.
And I don't want to knock them.
I'm not trying to, because like I know for a fact, like, but then it wasn't.
Bruh.
It wasn't.
Deontay Hitchcock.
Yeah, he performed at Pat Lounge.
Say What You Say Saturdays.
That's a fact. That's undeniable.
27 people.
Yeah. First time we ever heard of
Grip.
He was Kyle Cloud. And look, and this is the thing.
I'm just saying, like, this happened.
It's happened. And this is the thing what I absolutely love about Grip, because even if I didn't ask for it, Grip has never. Grip would tell you, no, bro, like, I performed at straight out the den shows with like the ones who really was like, hey, bro, come. Because I told Grip, I was like, bro, I didn't even know you rap.
Yeah, I did not know that nigga rap.
Bro, the first time I met Grip, crazy. I legit thought he was just the homeboy of Fleetwood Fred and Take 228. That's all I thought.
I didn't know Tate rapped.
And then
First
off,
it
was like, no, like my boy, like, and then here's the thing, Grip said, no, I'm really the coldest though.
Yeah.
And you know,
when you know niggas say that though.
Yeah,
niggas say
and
that,
I'm like, this nigga got. I was like, all right, bro, like, all right, you up next week. And bro got up there and was just like, I was like, what? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh no, and then it's so crazy, bro, because you're right, like Grip, Fleetwood Fred, Take 228. I mean, I've done stuff with Scotty.
Scotty. Clay James came through.
Yeah, Clay James. We interviewed Jid, Earth Gang. Like, we interviewed them before, like.
I remember the Straight Out the Den Slum Village. It was Earth Gang because they had a show in Atlanta, and JID was just the homie.
Oh, no, bro.
400 followers on Instagram.
I'm going to tell you what happened. This is it right here. At the time, I was looking at the landscape, and I was like, all right, Scotty up next. Scotty ATL.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, Scotty
B.O.B.
ATL. Yeah. This was before B.O.B. This was like
Spaghetti Junction.
Around like pre-Spaghetti, like this was Spaghetti Junction was in the mix. But this was like here, Spaghetti Junction was right here, like this was all like bubbling. I was like, Scotty up next. So I was legit following everything Scotty was doing, like interviews, shows, and so like and shout out to my dog Lamont. Him and Scotty are like real close, but I went to college with Lamont.
Oh, for sure.
And he was like, yeah, bro, like Scotty doing a show at the Drunken Unicorn. Like, pull up, grab whatever footage you can, put it on the site, just like show up. So Scotty ATL was the headliner on that show. On that same show, who opened up for, you had, this how the lineup went. It went JID.
Yep.
Earth Gang. Scotty ATL.
Jitty was just an opener.
I can show you.
He was just the opener for the homies.
I can show you right now, Jid.
He about to drop an album. That's good content drop right there. That's how the game go. You should put that out. You should put that out, right?
No, Jid.
Perfect time.
If you go, you can go right now and go JID Straight Out the Den and show you what pull up. Jid performed. He had a low haircut. He had like a little, like a vest, like a sweater or something on at Drunken Unicorn, bro.
Wow.
And I just remember, like, bro, who is bruh? Bruh is cold.
Yeah.
Like, I remember saying that just like, no, like, bruh is actually nice. Like, I don't know who he is. And I'm saying both him, JID and Earth Gang, I found them That was my first experience of them on the same night at Drunken Unicorn. And shout out
you saw them for the first time.
For the first
night.
time, I had never heard of them. I saw Jid and Earth Gang for the first time at a Scotty ATL show. Opening up for Scotty ATL. And shout out to Far Out Family. They put on the show.
I know Far Out Family.
They put on the show.
That's a click.
Yeah. They put on, because like I knew them already, but like I was following Scotty. They put on the show for Scotty.
I hope they all right. I hope they doing well.
Yeah, bro.
Far Out Family. I remember them. They were like
cold.
They were like the Odd Future of Atlanta.
Exactly.
Man.
So they put on the show. They were doing their promotion thing. Like it was like, bro, we just let's step back. Let them. So they put on the show. I remember it was a great show, man. I got footage of all of them, and at that point I was just locked in. So I did interviews with Jid. I connected with him that night, got his number, did interview with him, did interview with Earth Gang. A lot of stuff like cause I'm like you, bro. It's like, all right, it happened, and sometimes I forget to revisit. But like when you go and look at the archives, bro, it's all there. It's all there. Like I'm not the one to toot my own horn, but I'm gonna tell you, bro, if there is nobody that was in Atlanta rapping from between 2015 to 2019 that can't say that they haven't touched a straight out the damn platform, whether that was a show, a podcast, or the blog. If you were in Atlanta, there's no way that you can say you didn't touch that. If you didn't touch that, that was an oversight by me.
Yeah. And there's no way, and like, I don't care how many, like, so many of those people had like major looks. And like one thing I remember, department store was like, before Music Room was a thing, department store was like, mind you, had Quentin Miller, Summer Walker, and places like this. You had Earth Gang, you had people that was touching that. And that was like, if you didn't perform at department store, did you ever do anything?
That's right. You had to have something had to happen at department store for you. I don't care if you.
Yeah, someone should know that you were there. At a certain time.
Yeah,
you
even
know
if you performed, bro, you had to be there. Like something happened. There has to be a department store.
Quentin Miller was in goddamn department store on flyers wearing OVO goose jackets.
Crazy, bro.
Summer Walker was up there performing at goddamn the department store.
You have to have, if you don't have a department store story,
it's only
were you really a part of
that
Atlanta
went around it. Because like 21 Savage, right?
His
DJ was DJ Mark B. He had Georgia State on lock. He was at, and that's what kind of got him mixed, because he was never on the scene. 21 Savage was, I think he was really outside.
Yeah, it was in the street. Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I think about those times. I think about I just took a done with your girlfriend, Jose. What's his name?
Guapo?
No, Jose Guapo. No. He cool as fuck. He invented Guapanese.
He's like Guapanese.
And 2 Chainz did the Guapanese. He did the Guapanese on his first album. You know what I'm talking about, dude. He was in the movie Dope. I just took a pic with your girlfriend.
I know you're talking about
the Migo, you know, that's what they call him out here. Anyways, man, yeah, bro, I'll give you your flowers right now. Straight out the den.
I appreciate it, bro.
Straight out the den. Swinebeck and
Mike Sick. I think you spot on with that, bro.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like it was what it was.
Yeah. Like
Mike Sick to this day, like he just respect game. He see what's going on. He show love to the people who did what they did.
Shout out to Mike Sick.
He an OG, man. You know, shout out to a real nigga like myself, won the bar exam. Because you know,
Facts.
we do what we do.
And Mike Sick is like a genuine dude, bro. Like,
no, he don't mean no fucking harm to nobody.
Bro, like just such a genuine person. I mean, just having conversations with him over the years, and just like, I remember the first time I met him, I didn't know, I thought he was just a rapper only. So it was like, not even, he did it was a show that they used to do called the Underground
Railroad? We did that one time.
We didn't
perform till 2 in the fucking morning.
But that's when I met Mike Sick. He performed on that show.
Really?
At Apache. But at the time, I didn't know he had like Apache on lock. He was just on that.
Kid, that's crazy.
He was just on that. Yeah, he was just on that show.
Who would've thunk it?
That's what I'm saying.
We performed Get Stoned there.
It's such a bad song to perform.
It was a terrible song to perform.
It's like a 5-minute record.
We up there.
That's my look. That Get Stoned is my fault.
Bruh, there was times you was telling me that shit is ready for the radio, man. We about to put that shit out. It's ready for the radio.
Man, Get Stoned is such my fault, bro. Div and I have an album. If y'all haven't heard it, it's called
Blinded Conversations. It's available. Stream that shit.
It's available. Here's the idea of Blinded Conversation. This was like coming off of when after I first met Div. He had a record when he went by like He Da Speaks, I think. Was this?
Oh, so He Da Speaks ended. I was going by my first name, last initial, and I had a record that went viral.
So
Good Luck.
Good Luck. That's why I say this was the record. Good Luck. This is the first time I ever heard Div. It was a record called Good Luck.
It actually went viral before viral was a thing.
Yeah. And so I heard this record. I was like, oh, no, he cold. So Div and I at the time I was in the apartment. I called Div over. Div comes. We do a whole podcast. And after this, like maybe a week or two later, I was like, yeah, Div, like, bro, like, I want to work. I'm a producer. Like, let's get something done. And so during the time, I had this whole idea. It was just like, bro, I want to pick a vinyl and I want to make an album off of the vinyl. Mm-hmm. And so we picked this vinyl. It was a Ray Charles vinyl. And I was just like, we should do an album called Blinded Conversations. This is how.
This conversation, because we was keeping it conversational. Ray Charles was blind.
And it was blind. This was what it was. And so, like, while there are some, and don't get me wrong, like, there's some
shit on there, man.
There's some good records, but they're not records for. They're not big records.
There was nothing on that album that should be done live.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Maybe the Jasmine record. Maybe
Or maybe the I don't know. Why the hell the dun.
But these were we were kids, man. Like not even really kids, but we were like
we was kids.
This was the intersection of making underground hip hop and like trying to force people to love underground hip hop.
We made whatever we wanted.
Yeah, it was literally making whatever we wanted.
Or that moment when you meet a producer and an artist come together for the first time and they're trying to make something. Mm-hmm. So there's no no's, there's no yeses. It's we have no rules. Let's just do shit. And I'm rapping. You're making these beats like we're making. You can find it online.
It's there. It's available.
On streaming.
It's
under our names. You know what I'm saying? We stand by. I guarantee it exists.
It exists. But it is what it is. But we see how they say, bro. Like we literally performed. Div was performing these records, bro. Like, and they should not have been performed.
At 2 a.m. in front of a bunch of people, fatigued from hearing artists all night.
You won Bar Exam off of those records.
Nah, I didn't. I ain't gonna tell that lie.
What was Bar Exam?
I won Bar Exam off Tracksuits and Spirits, nigga.
Spirits. That's a fact. The first time, you lost the first time.
I fell in love with. I won the first time, lost the second time I tried to do it. Because
so what did we did? Get Stoned up. That was the hip hop underground.
It was Underground Railroad. It was like our first show before we started hitting Macon and stuff like that. Yeah. And I went there and I did Get Stoned. Oh, it was bad, bro. I mean,
it's crazy. We went on tour off of like Blinded Conversations though, for real.
Yeah, we hit some shit.
Like Atlanta, Macon.
Oh yeah, we did Dorville. Everywhere. That's when I met my barber, King J.
Shout out to King J.
He had a song called On Go, and I tell this nigga to this day, that was ready. No, that was like in the K-Camp era. In the Travis Port, he came out On Go. He had shades on. My boy looked like Future before Future looked like Future. He did his record, and then 3 people came on stage in unison. I'm On Go. Yeah. I was like, he's famous. A famous rapper right here. I tell him that to this day, man. That was at Beat. That was Beats and Lyrics show in Dorville. We hit the circuit. We did like we. That's what I'm saying. We worked that record. How do we do that today though? How do we take this EP and work that record like that was not good music, bro?
Not to work like that.
We worked it like it was My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
What it was the confidence. It was the confidence.
Oh, that shit was bad. We're gonna put some links in here so y'all can see.
But I'm saying here's the thing which y'all gotta understand. The record itself is not a bad record. It's just not the record that you say, this is my record to perform.
Like, hey, yo, I'm a rapper. This is my joint.
This is my joint. You're like, what, nigga? This is too long. It's like a 5-minute record We talking about get stoned, and the whole concept of get stoned is like you high off of hip
Hip-hop's
hop.
the drug.
Like you.
Hip-hop DX. It's the drug. You know what I'm saying? Come get stoned. You know? We was ready.
And we shot the video in
Cabbage Town.
Cabbage Town. That was the first video that I edited ever. I edited that video.
You edited that in the living room.
And what you call it? What's her name? She shot it. Oh, I forgot her name.
Ariel Cassell.
Ariel Cassell.
She got her shit jumping right now. That's crazy.
Yeah, she shot that video, bro. She shot it.
I met her later, and I was like, "Yo, that was the first video I ever shot." She was just like, "I said, thank you. I bet you don't know you shot my first music video." She said, "I bet you don't know I was 4 months pregnant."
Oh, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I remember she said that.
That was gangster, bro.
Yeah, shout out to her.
In Cabbage Town, where I take my kids trick-or-treating every year.
That's crazy, bro. We say all that to say, bro, Div and I got history. We got this album. It's called Addicted to Motion.
Addicted to Motion.
It's out now. By the time y'all see this, is it going to be out?
We're going to put that out. As soon as I get the waves from Joshua, we're going to drop it. Coogee, I mean, my bad. Y'all know Joshua.
This is out. Y'all go and check it out. We will cut this up. We will put this out in its entirety.
And we're going to spoon feed it to you.
Yeah, we'll spoon feed it to you. We about to go and record some videos right now. Div thought he got out of that.
I did. I thought we was just going to be look at this podcast that we did. It's lit.
We got an hour. We got an hour, bro. We about to shoot some videos. We'll get it done, bro. I don't even know how do we end this?
Addicted to Motion. Hey, you my guy, man. Appreciate you. That's it, man.
Absolutely.
Addicted to motion, I'm drawn to your glow. Addicted to the feeling, can't deny.